didn't notice how much of a hipster I looked. Okay, so, a little update. I got these glasses, and I've worn them every day. And I have cut my hair. I kind of failed, but, you know, it's a work in progress. And, like, this was about this length. And I decided I want my bangs all the way over my forehead because it looked weird with just from there with, yeah, that's how it used to look. But I still have to trim that part right there because it's really bugging me. And so, with the lack of art, and for those who don't know, I have TMJ. And for those who don't know what TMJ is, it's when your jaw is pretty much, in a way, dislocated to where the tissue is kind of disintegrating, I guess how to say it. And your bone, like your jawbones, are grinding together. And if you ever see me like talk, like for instance, like if I ever go like this, I have to relocate my jaw because it hurts, and I have to like kind of reposition it, I guess. And I do that a lot, and whenever I talk to someone, they're like, "What are you doing with your jaw?" And it's just, oh, so frustrating sometimes. And so with the cause of TMJ, where do I start? It's constant pain every day, and it hurts to talk, so it hurts to talk for me right now. And it hurts to talk in school, and sometimes I'll just be quiet, but I really like to talk. And let's see, I get probably 3.5 hours of sleep each night, literally, because it keeps me up. And if you have TMJ, you know, and you know exactly what I'm talking about, but it all depends on like what kind of, you know, you have. And so, I am getting the surgery this summer. I cannot wait because it's driving me crazy, and we've gone through so many things, you know, to prevent it and stuff, but no. Because if you get the splint, let me tell you this, it does nothing. I knew it was going to do nothing, and it did nothing. But it all depends on your case. But for me, it did squat. And the sleeping pills, oh, don't even get me started with that. But you have no choice because you're sitting there. So let's see, I tried literally exactly 10 different sleeping pills. The 10th one sent me to the ER. That was really interesting. I was hallucinating. And, or wait, I'll start it. Like, right when I took it, like, my parents went downstairs, everyone was asleep, and I just started, like, feeling numb in my fingers and, like, my feet. And then, so I tried to get out of bed because I'm like, okay, whoa, something's gonna happen. And I got really dizzy and I fell against the wall. And so that took me a while to get up, and then I finally reached my door, and I don't know why, but I just started bursting out crying. And so I started walking down the stairs, which took me an hour to do. And my brother is like right there. Like, here's the stairs, here's my room, my brother's like over here. So I was like, oh my gosh, oh, and he had his he plays Xbox like all night, and so he had like his headphone things on and talking to his friends, and so then I fell down the stairs, and so I finally made it to my parents' room, and it took them a while to get up, but then they finally realized I was crying, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And so they took me upstairs back to my room, which I do not know why, and set me on my bed, and like right when I sat down, like right when they laid me down, and my mom sat on the side of my bed, like I felt like I was falling into a deep pit, and I was like, oh no, catch me, and they're like, what's wrong with her? And then I saw like ravens circling my head, and like, I don't know if they're ravens or buzzards, I think both. And that was not fun. And let's see what else. Yeah, so then we took the ER, and they're like, oh, just give her some water, she'll be fine. I was like, okay. That's all I had to do, was drink some water. Okay, so yeah, that's it. So I'm not taking sleeping pills again. I do not take Advil. That does nothing as well. Tylenol? Nope. And so I think what's caused it, I don't really think it is, but could be, is that I got braces a couple of years ago and I didn't even need them because my teeth were already straight, but they were like, oh, something's wrong with her jaw, so let's put braces on her. And so when I took them off, I started doing all these clicking on like one side and the other and then both, and this has been going on for like 2 years now. And yeah, we're just now getting the surgery. We were gonna do, like, if the splint had worked, we would have gone to one doctor, but now we have to go to the other doctor. And so I have to spend 3 or 4 nights in the hospital, I think. Yeah, I hate hospitals. Like, my family, we have to go to hospitals a lot, not, like, because of, like, me, but because of, like, other people. And I'm gonna be so cranky. And so that's gonna postpone my art as well. And along with the, how long is this video going? Hold on. Oh my gosh. Okay. 6 minutes. Okay, there we go. I have like this stacked up in like 3 boxes. Okay, with the art, it's very hard for me to draw because I will stay up till, like, when I get home from school, I do all my work, blah 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 blah, from probably 8 to 3 in the morning. I will draw that long, but only a few of it will, you know, end up on my DA page, or like, I have so many sketches. I want to do sketch dumps, but I don't want to, you know, spam anyone. So I'm not going to be doing sketches anymore. It's just going to be all colored. And my laptop, which I use, crashed, if you read my journals, and blah 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 blah, but it's back up. But I can't use the keyboard or the mouse on it. If I have my tablet, I can use it. But I recently got Psy on my Mac, my iMac, so I've been trying to use that, but I can't get the pen sensitivity to work, so that's a bit of a problem. So I'm using Photoshop at the moment, if you haven't noticed. I don't like Photoshop, but I have to use it. And let's see what else. I'm probably not going to live stream as much anymore because like, my iMac, like, if you have one, you know, it heats up, and I don't want to heat it up for too long because I don't know what will happen. And what else? What else? I don't have anything else to say. I don't think. How much longer do I have? Oh, a couple minutes. That's about it. Oh, I'm still working on requests from, I think I only had 1 request because no one wanted to give me a request. And I'm just gonna kind of change it up because it's not Christmas anymore. And so yes. Wow, I'm really bad at these vlog things.